Should be. This should be fun.
Yes.
Had some interesting explorations previously.
Yes.
Alcaviar is quite the experience. Yes. So I got through that room.
Yes.
I had
So
to extinguish the building to get to.
Yes. Yes. So you know how to get there. You know you can
Yes.
do it. You just need to do it with a little bit more time remaining.
Yes, and first step that I will do is that. Because I'm not
Yes.
here for the horror game. And frankly, the tedium of trying to get through that would not be the best content.
No.
That's
So have
quite the web.
yes. It happens when you've got like double locations layered on top of each other, all leading around in circles. Yeah. So the
And then you've
Forbidden
got
Archive.
both the real and the virtual, and they interact with each other.
Yes. Yes, the Forbidden Archive attached to the Endless Canyon is the one that you made it to but hadn't explored yet. There's a bottom left. Yep, and then the other thing that had more to explore was yes, the area with the alarm totem poles.
Yes.
Which it is possible to get past with your current knowledge, but I
Would be surprised.
yeah, it's possible. Yeah. Well, actually, no. You have everything you should need. You just need to connect some dots and be a little bit more observant in some areas.
Yep.
Definitely worth looking at the other Forbidden Archive that you haven't explored yet before you try to get past the alarms, though.
Yeah. Which ones were it?
Well, it is location is currently marked.
Oh, yes. Do I need to grab the
Well, I was going to say if you want to head back outside, you could go in through the
yes,
the whole
that is
breach.
the one. I think I'd slightly misremembered where it was. Also, there's no point using the ship. It's not fun.
Yeah, up and left. Yeah, well, pretty much exactly where that marker is.
Whoop. I'm not quite dead. Thanks, physics. That's exactly what I wanted. Suddenly, gravity. Okay.
Yeah, so you want to grab an artifact here before you head over. Yeah. Okay, at least you're unlikely to be doing any more strenuous physical activity.
Yes, and the Alps was able to do quite well. Which one is it? What's the marshmallow first? Get at least a little bit of that back.
Yes.
Because I at least have the option of waking up and doing other stuff.
Yes.
Oh. Uh, uh,
And then, say, if you want to light the bridge to make it faster to get back, that's over on your right side.
yes. Let's remember this path.
Yep. So,
So it is just the basically the AI that changes with the reduced frights.
yeah, and I think the music that plays when they go to grab you is less jump scary, I think.
Yeah. So I'll go that way.
Just double check.
Uh,
Yeah, so okay, what changes is they will no longer turn on their like torches to like focus on you. So
yeah.
they'll only see you if you have your light on, and they no longer charge at you. Instead, they walk slowly towards you. But if they do catch you, they will still kick you out, but it just won't have the scary music.
Yeah. Okay. I should probably let myself get caught at some point just to see what it does.
I mean, it's probably a faster way back after lighting the bridge than going around a long way.
I'm mildly lost.
Oh, there's the light on your left.
does not help much.
So probably worth uncloaking because like you've got the bridge lit, so.
Okay.
So now that you have reduced frights on, by the way, you should actually be able to duke out the guy downstairs. If you can draw him out and get in the doorway behind him, there's an Easter egg section.
Yeah.
And so that with the reduced frights on, they cannot see you if you are cloaked unless you like walk directly into them.
So the door I'm after is that one under me there?
Yeah.
And so the Easter egg door is the one over the far side?
Oh no,
Hey,
no.
vice versa?
The one you're currently looking at is the path to the Forbidden Archive. The one underneath the stairs is the one that has the Easter egg section.
Yeah, fun. Next
And
question,
the guard down. No, you tried that before, and you die from full damage.
No, I die from full damage up there. Am I safe from
Yeah,
here?
it might. Well, there's an elk directly underneath you there.
No. But if I get it to come around up here and then
Well,
jump down.
I don't actually know. It might work. It might be just too high. Yeah, he's currently inside the doorway on your left.
Which means I can at least weigh my options reasonably safely. Yeah, I think that's safe enough.
So they do walk very slowly with reduced frights on. You'll need to like actively lure them all the way out.
Never mind.
Yeah, just too far.
Not that one.
Yeah, I think you might have like increased full damage.
Probably not helped by the fact that I don't have
I've-
the
jetpack.
jetpack. That one.
Yeah,
Spacesuit.
yeah. It's either increased fall damage in the simulation or just in that area specifically. Because I know for a fact that there's another location where you fall further than that, but that might be the one with special properties, so I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, the position resets when you get caught. So you should be right to just run.
What happened to cannot see me?
But now he's got a light on you, so he can see you. But if you cloak and get out of light range, then he won't be able to see you anymore.
Unfortunately, I've gone a little too far up for that. So, I'm in light. I currently have no plan. I currently have vague plan.
Yeah, I don't think they go further than where they saw you. So he might have returned by now.
Can you see me?
Okay, if you see the lens flare, then they've seen you.
Hi.
Yep. There you go. And just head straight through. Wait, hang on. Oh, no, it's a gap on your right side, I think. Between the shelves. A bit further up. And where is it? I know it's here, I just don't remember where.
Hi.
Oh well. Yes, no chase, no scary music. He just grabs and blows out.
Still creepy, just less
Yes.
anxiety inducing.
Yes.
Something I could actually doze off after.
I'll just double check the location of that because I thought there was just a door there, but you might have to do something additional.
Anyway, I am absolutely certain I can just waltz right into the other place that I'm actually trying to get to. Yeah. No, I should be able to just walk over this. Because alch technology is a wonderful thing. I looked down. I should not have looked down.
You like this locked up?
Part of me wants to just trust that there's an invisible bridge there. Not enough of me.
Yes. I do recommend taking a look at what the slide reels have to say first.
Sure, I'd love to. It does actually give me access to at least a few.
Yep.
I'm assuming speedrunning magic would let you get to touch those, but they're not actually interactable.
Also, I will say there is one slide reel that is burned that you don't see fully, which is the recording of the second experiment in the laboratory.
Okay.
That one, it is possible to access via a bunch of speedrunning tech to basically get on top of the elevator as it's descending, and then jump off the elevator to reach one of the top shelves. And then you
Okay.
can see the full reel there. There's no information that isn't shown elsewhere, but it exists in the game and you can get to it.
Yeah. So, observing our system. Reminiscing about home. That they destroyed because they were greedy. Setting up the simulation. What is that? Projecting their memories into the simulation data?
Yeah, so when you've seen those staves before, they've been like projecting stored memories. So
Yes.
the part that was erased was just the
this,
creation
yes.
of the simulation.
Why erase that? It just seems a little strange. I suppose they want to let themselves forget that it's a simulation
Mm.
as much as anything. Yeah.
And you do have one other side reel,
Yes.
which is bug report number 2.
Already holding lantern.
Yeah.
Bug report
Yeah,
number
it-
3. That explains why it's pitch black outside the dome. Outside the radius of the light.
Yeah.
And it's the lantern is where it's actually processing. Yeah.
Yes. So, if you would now like to turn around and walk down this suspiciously long hallway without picking up your artifact.
Yeah, that was my plan. Da-da-da-da-da.
You could have put your artifact down and done this any time, but you were discouraged from doing so because A, it's dark and scary and you can't see. B, every other Forbidden Archive is made just small enough that even if you leave your artifact there, you cannot leave its range, except for this one.
I can't just arbitrarily put my lantern down.
You can. You just have to be looking right at the, like, straight down at the ground.
Heh. Okay. This is so much easier to navigate.
Yes.
That is so cool.
Yes. And if you look above where the elevator is going, you can see the line where it's traveling.
Yes. And the other elevators as well. I was sure I've looked down. How have I never looked down far enough to do that?
So what happened was you looked at the ledge on like that you need to jump over to get out, and it didn't show up. But because like the ledge isn't a valid surface to put it on, or something weird like that. But
No,
you just never looked down far enough.
No, I'm sure I've looked down with the intent of, can I put this thing down?
Oh no, you very much did. I remember you doing it, and I was biting my tongue because you just hadn't looked down far enough for the pop-up to appear.
Oh, that annoys me. That annoys you, clearly. That's it. Oh, and that doesn't activate unless I've got that.
Yeah.
Can the Elks kick me out if I'm not holding my lantern?
Sounds like something worth testing.
Correct. That really annoys me. That annoys me so much. Ah! Ouch, my bones.
Yeah.
That's the end time. Yeah. Yep, they're not idiots.
Yes. But you can see with reduced frights, they do not register you if you're in darkness until you bump into them or get illuminated, and then they'll keep tracking you until you leave their range.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, sun's going Nova, so...
Yes, this is the what I think the most useful glitch that exists inside the simulation, because you can use it to just scout out anywhere or just like to actually see.
Yes, because it turns the light level from 0 to arbitrary.
Yeah. Particularly useful if you're trying to get into the lodge in the lowlands, because you can just see the hole in the ground.
I'm gonna have to watch back through the last few streams and see.
Yeah, I think there was one time I noticed it showed up for a split second, but you weren't paying attention because you were doing something else, or focus on something else.
That annoys me.
So you have another bug report to test out, and you have the
Yes.
alarms to try and get past.
Yeah. I don't... There. Source the stranger itself that's marked. Don't know what I'm getting at. I'm gonna need to fly again, and there's nothing I particularly need to look at.
What's a few ways to get out of their hiding place, and they'll come out of the door, and
I
you
am
can do
hearing
a
that,
few
by
ways
the
to
way.
get around them. Here I just kind of jump down past them, and you go down into what's known as the art room. Down.
We'll go to that same spot. Yep. No.
Oh, okay. Right. So, Tim,
Yep.
I do also have an explanation for why that Easter egg wasn't there. So it used to be in earlier builds of the DLC, it was just a hallway you could walk down. But now there's like a hidden bookcase thing that you need to activate. You can see it if you're outside of the artifact's draw radius. It'll be like highlighted. But then you just need to like interact with that slide reel on the shelf or bottle or whatever it is, and then it'll open a doorway and you can go see the Easter egg.
Yeah, okay.
Not terribly important. We can come back and take a look at it later.
Yeah. I think that is a good plan.
Yeah, which I think. Yeah, I think it was a change that they made. I guess like to make it clearer where you had to go. I guess because without it, you could just before they made a change, you could end up just going into the Easter egg room and not realizing you were meant to go the other way.
Yeah, right. I am curious.
As you can see, the one that you can jump through is marked.
Yes, but it's still there. A little more distinctly than I would have expected. Really?
Yes. And that's one that you can only see by doing this. It's a very useful shortcut for if you're trying to beat the damn timer for getting to the other one. Because remember, you're talking like almost the full loop to get there the first time.
Oh, yeah, it's ridiculous. So where is it? From here? Somewhere.
Yeah, about there. Like if you just like a little to your left, I think.
Yeah, it's just given that it's a fairly substantial drop.
Yeah. What do you do if you go leave your lantern? So leave your artifact behind over on the left, and you can come back here and see the pathway, like find a reference point, and then go back again.
That should be... Ha!
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's
Okay.
right at the very edge.
That makes a lot of
Like,
sense.
yeah, yeah. So far out of the way, you have to be intentionally looking for it in order to get there.
Yeah, so I would have just... Yeah, and there's plants in the way and no reason to come here at all. Yeah, I thought that would happen.
Oh, you misaligned slightly. Yeah, it's fine.
I was thinking that.
Yeah, I think you have to head to the left side of that tree instead of the right.
Yes. There is the... That way. There is the slightly unfortunate thing, intentionally unfortunate thing, of you need the lantern in order to activate things, but you need to have not. You need to not have the lantern in order to know what you need to activate.
Yes. Yes, it's very useful for scouting the area, but then you do have to do an actual run in the darkness with the artifact.
Yes. Yeah. Now it comes around to here. How wonderfully illuminating. Do I leave the lantern behind?
Up to you.
Or is it this transition period somewhere in this?
Yeah, once all the lights go dark, like it'll be noticeable.
Oh,
If you turn around and look behind you, you'll be able to see. Yeah, now.
mm. Yep, cool. Okay. Well, this is an entirely different experience.
Yes,
Is that the projection room I was at just before?
I believe so. I'd recommend checking out the perimeter before you up down.
I had no intention of dropping down. That's...
Seal number 2.
That is also interesting. So, what? Unlit bridge is still there, just in pieces?
Well, if you recall, each of those 3 pathways have a passcode attached to them.
Yes. And so those are just straight up linked to the height of the things. The dials.
I believe this is the first archive that you visited.
Yes, it would be.
So you know, if you drop down there, there's no way back up. So
Yeah. The fact that being semi-aquatic does not mean I can breathe water is probably helpful.
yes, so you have not been to that archive, I don't believe.
Yeah, okay. That's really cool.
Yes.
Now, is that actual water that will kill me?
Yes. Yeah, so you've basically got 3 options here. Either go into the archive that you've been to before, the other one that you could drop down onto, jump into the water so that you can just reset back to the campfire, or go down the other drop that was connected to CL2.
Yeah, I think I'll go with the archive that I can access.
Yep.
Is that this one?
It's the one that has like the spread out islands. Not this one. It's the one where you learned about the split at.
More in this physical space. Where is it?
Uh,
That one.
yeah, good. I think it's the one on your right. Yeah, but here's the seal. Here's seal number 2,
Yeah, but I'm
And
on the
then the
wrong side of
archive
it.
is
I've got to
behind-
access it properly.
and then the archive is right there.
Sounds like the first stage of the flood. Come on. Excellent. Now, I'm assuming I cannot interact with any of these.
No, and they're all duplicate models of ones that you can interact with. But yeah, there is one extra slide reel that you can interact with, but it requires doing the jump on top of the elevator trick at I forget which one it is, but
Yes.
it requires doing that to grab it, and it will be like lit up like those ones, I believe.
Yep.
It's coming. Yeah, you heard the dam crash
Yes, I
a few
did.
moments ago.
Yes, I'm still paranoid that I was wrong about that. I find it interesting that it is... Oh, it's rendering it against the sphere.
Yeah,
That's really interesting. I might leave this over in here as I explore. Try and gain some insight about this area. Is it possible to access the upper floor there?
you already did.
Okay.
The first time you were here, after they died, you went upstairs and looked around a bit.
This way.
Yep. It's interesting seeing the attention to detail of how like all the objects that they're interacting with, like the board games and the classes and the musical instruments, are all highly detailed models, and then everything else is just simple polygons.
Minimum polygon, yeah. Just capsules for the lights. The trees, surprisingly, are not much less creepy.
Yeah.
Also, slightly trippy effect.
Yes.
Feel weird.
Yep.
A piece of a look around here. And there was nothing much of note from memory. That'll be the raft path.
Yep. This is it.
I should be a little more mindful doing that. To not. Can I leave this island without those? Or actually, more to the point, can I activate those without the lantern?
No, you can't activate those without the artifact. But there's a bridge you can cross over. But you can't summon a boat without the artifact, so you are still stuck here.
Yeah, that's fine. Actually, I can't. I wouldn't be able to summon the boat in any case. I'm on the wrong side.
The bridge doesn't exist. Yeah.
Oh well.
I don't.
This one.
Try looking straight down, just where you are now. Right. Yeah. So the hatchling does have a simulation model like the Alks do, I believe. But I don't think you can see it. Or that might have
What
been
is that model?
Yeah, that might actually have been something that. So I know I'm pretty sure there's like a third-person mode mod, which either shows that model or they created it themselves based on the ALK models, so that you could look normal in the simulation.
Yeah. Anyway, that was the second round of flooding, so I have not got long. Where am I go? I think I'm going the wrong way. Yep, I'm here. I definitely don't want to be this way.
Yeah, just looked it up. Base game doesn't have a model for the hatchling, but the third-person mode mod added a model that's just same style.
Yes. Which, given the low poly nature of it, would not be that hard to make. Is there a counterpart to this? How do I get back over the other side? Do I get back over the other side?
On your left, maybe? Wait, Yeah. I remember there was something. I forget if ever it was for getting over or getting back.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there was a way back that way. I think the recording of the simulation proper is cleaner.
Hmm.
I wasn't paying
Yeah, it was.
attention to it till the end of
Hmm.
that, but I
Yeah,
don't.
it might be because it's like recording raw memory data instead of stuff that's being filtered through whatever it is.
It's filtered through the rendering engine, yeah.
Yeah.
The rendering engine within the rendering engine within the memory. Why can't they just look at paintings like normal people?
I mean, they were doing that as well.
Or it did fully open, so I couldn't quite decide what to do about that. Nope, that is not the better option. Where does that take me? That takes me down to the river.
Yep.
Which is not where I want to go.
Which, well, where are you trying to go?
Back into the simulation, although I suppose I'm actually best off...
Yeah, because you can't access anything. The other two areas can't be accessed without starting from their campfire to unlock the passageways.
Yeah. Alright. Guess I'll go this way.
Mm.
Yeah, because out here, looking down that far, I can put it down. But it has to be something like that before I can put it down in the simulation.
Yeah.
So being so used
Just
to
enough
only having...
that-
Yeah, comfortably enough that there's no reason for me to do it, and the muscle memory that I've developed of look down to about there to drop the thing doesn't work.
Yeah, there are some incredibly skilled game design choices on display here.
Yeah. Now, last time I tried to do this, I died violently.
Yes, I think that was more to do with the dam breaking.
Yeah,
than
yeah,
the
semantics.
It is
Yeah,
a
it's just-
very trippy view, though, getting lowered down into the cylindrical valley.
Yeah, it's getting lower down sideways. and then looking up to see the river.
Yes.
Little fudge. Hey guys, don't mind me. Just trying to patch some of the bugs. To be fair, the Nomai are the ones who created most of those bugs that I'm ultimately trying to solve. I should just put this down somewhere. Nope, just the one. What does it look like down here? Less useful than I would have thought.
Yes.
Smooth
As a
ramp rather
nice
than
touch
stairs.
that. Yeah. I mean, that's what the collision's for.
No, because there was another one through the underground passage that was a staircase.
Right. I guess that they must have modelled that one to just have more detailed. But it's a different staircase. So the staircase model with the railings on the edges is like modelled as a staircase, but the spiral stairs are modelled as a ramp.
Yeah. Interesting spot to sit and watch the boats go by. What is it? Let's make this work. Yeah, and walkovers are there, but I don't think there's a way back this way. What do we want to do? Go on further or investigate this more? Investigate this more. Here's what happens if I go through boat without the lantern. Totally.
Saints.
Got my lantern. You. It'll get to the edge of the simulation wall. Simulation dome would be where that transition is.
Oh, and also now that you know about all the various stuff, the title of the song that the Elks are playing in the lodge is I'll just double check and make sure I get the actual wording right. Yeah, Elegy for the Rings.
There's an elk over there. Ah, one of those. Projector things, whatever they are.
That one's actually a telescope. You saw that in one of the sequences, I think.
Yes, that is what I'm referencing. More that their
Yeah.
entire way of doing vision is projection based.
Yes.
Or at least a large portion of it. Now, of course, I don't have the lantern, so there's not a huge amount I can do from here.
I mean, you can't get onto the dock here either because it doesn't exist yet.
No.
But yeah, if you hadn't been here yet, or if you hadn't figured out where to go here yet, this is very useful for showing you there are things here that you can do stuff with.
Hmm. Yeah. So, over to the gazebo of the performance stage. And the one down to the dock. Which, stopping at the dock is not going to be tremendously helpful and will in fact soft lock me. Okay. Yeah, there's no way to call the elevator back down.
No.
Actually, other bit of science. Don't worry, just drowning myself in a simulation in water that I can't see. Yeah, that. Okay.
Yep.
Heard the rush and then thought, probably that, isn't it? Alright, can I get safely through to the tower? Yes. Or at least buy me a few minutes. Yep. about that. Okay, let's try that again. There. Out.
Just a little bit tilted.
Yeah, it'll be fine. First priority. Light the thing so I can actually access it. Like that. Ah. Now I had tested just hiding the lantern. That did not help in any meaningful way.
Yeah, yes, because there are additional light sources around that alarm. You have not tested hiding the lantern on the other set of alarms, however.
Yeah.
The ones that are down the stairs.
Down. What is it? There's 3 sets of stairs through all of this?
Two sets of stairs, but 3 levels.
Yes. That are accessed independently. Oh, the details there. Clearly unimportant. That's weird. Now, they intentionally simulated a burnt-out building. Alright. That's certainly a choice.
Well, either that or they had a building there and then they like incinerated the building. Because there's also like the codes that they deleted in the rooms had the graphic appearance of like burnt stuff. And as you saw when you went past that house on the river, like the simulation material was sort of glitchy a little bit, but not quite to the same extent as the deleted passwords.
Exploring this for a second. I cannot activate that. I think that's as far as I can go without the lantern. Where was...
Further around to the right and then down the stairs there. Yeah, like right where you're looking at on your left.
Yeah. Yes, I was to complete that thought verbally. Where is the ignition point to do all of the lights there? It's going to be over there. Oh, near the living elk. Yep. I love how smooth that transition is.
Yes.
Despite being entirely different style, it feels weirdly natural to just walk into this.
Yes.
Walking out is a touch jarring. Yeah.
Oh, and there you go.
Yeah. What happened first? Did I die or did the thing extinguish?
Good question.
Perhaps best to
I was
not
gonna
answer.
say, I was gonna say you might have enough time to. Well, no, because by the time you get somewhere else to take the raft around, the time's gonna be up.
Yep. I love the end times music. Not worth sitting through.
Yep.
If any Nomai manage to find these recordings, they are going to have a lot of interesting questions. Either that, or they've met the Elks well and truly before this and would be laughing at my absolute inability to understand what's going on. Okay. Is it worth going through here or skipping to the tower?
You probably want to skip to the tower.
Reach myself completely. Come on, almost there. Thank you. Just thinking. Well, that to start with. There's the... What is it? Room 2 above this has the lanterns around it. Opening the thing in that gets me down to the room immediately above this. Is it possible
Yes.
to access that room in the simulation?
Not to my knowledge. I'm not sure if it even exists in the simulation.
Yeah. Because the geometry matches up. But the way you would access it is solid.
Yeah, I don't believe there's any way to get to that area, and I'm not sure if there's anything actually modeled in there, even if you could.
Yes.
So, where are you currently trying to get to?
It's an interesting question. Is it over there somewhere, I think?
Yeah, you'll want to head to the right, because the way left is blocked until you've been there from the right.
Now, all of the active alks are upstairs.
Yes.
There are at least 2, I think.
I believe there's one next to each elevator.
Yeah. Which is so wonderfully helpful. Let's see what this is like in simulation. Pre-rendering. That's a better way to put that. So that's what I'm trying to get to. Yeah, that's not rented. I don't know. Part of me was thinking they might have had some indication of the planet.
I mean,
They don't.
you're never gonna get there, so why give it collision data?
Yeah, because it's important to them. That will never not be trippy. There is absolutely no need to build a house that high up on stilts. That's just...
For the aesthetics.
Yeah. They might be partly based on owls, but they are flightless, I believe. So now I'm in a spot that I'm concerned will have Alex.
You have been here before.
Yes, okay. That goes down.
Yes.
Look around here. If I trigger the alarm system, it wakes me up. Does it
Yes.
also wake them up?
Good question.
Which I realize means kills them. Which is... I mean, I would say not desirable, but ultimately doesn't matter because, in theory, the final loop should prevent them from dying. Whenever that happens. Whatever, I'm just going to do this at least vaguely the intended way first.
So what is your current plan?
Figure out where I am exactly, because my spatial awareness is failing me.
Right. This is the area you can get to normally. That
Yeah.
door's just locked on the other side until you put out that lantern.
Yes, I got a little bit turned around.
Yes. So I don't know if you can get back over here or if you have to go a long way around. Yeah, you have to go a long way around.
So what? I think I will trip the alarm. Leave that behind as I do so. Because
Yeah, you are going to want it on the other side of the alarm.
Why?
Because there's more stuff on the other side. So, are you talking about the one in the center or
Yeah.
the ones downstairs?
I'm the one in the
So
center.
you did see there was a recording showing that in order to get down the stairs they turned off the lights
Yes.
to go in the center.
I'm aware of that. My plan is not currently to turn off the light. Is not currently to get down the stairs. It is to trip the alarm.
Right.
Whichever of those I happen to. Partly,
Yeah, so right now.
I'm sorry, what?
Sorry, I thought you had figured this out from conversation we had a few moments ago. The alarms work on the same rules as the ALKs. They can only see you if you're illuminated.
Are these not illuminating me?
No, not very well.
As opposed to those ones?
Those are, it's very bright illumination. You can tell the difference when it's rendering properly.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, I hadn't seen those ones unilluminated. How do I get down to there? Because I am wanting to set the alarm off.
Yeah, so to do
see
that,
how to do
you
it.
can either just set the alarm off, you can grab your lantern and go back to the ones over there, or you can head in there. Yeah, so those bright lanterns on the bridge.
Yes, as opposed to the candles around there. Yep,
Yes.
that's the distinction. Yep. Because they're just low poly things in the raw simulation.
Yes.
Now it would be this over here. is the
Down
way
the down the elevator over here is how you get there.
The world's going to tip in a second. And this is partly, I want to see what happens in this side when it goes off. They've still got their lanterns lit. And the main part of what I'm hoping... Nah, they're still alive. Still awake. No, they're still asleep. They are distinctly not awake. So yes, per our conversation a moment ago, I do get the point of that I need to be illuminated. Nope, 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 nope.
Yeah, so this one, it has like lantern models, like candle models on it, but they're not actually lit up.
But the
In fact,
indicator is lit in the thing.
Yeah, I'm
Ugh.
not sure what's up with that. But may just be a glitch. Yeah, so in the memory you were shown just stopped halfway and it went up into the thing, but I would recommend going all the way along before you do that.
Yes. This wasn't burnt in the memory, was it?
It was.
Okay. Ooh, pretty. Really pretty. Oh! The Eye of the Universe, killing them, leaving the skull behind and the grass grew. Lauer has then grown out of that and is spawning galaxies. That is spectacularly beautiful.
Yes, that's one of my favorite pieces of artwork in the game.
I mean, both the image of it and the symbology of it.
Yes.
Do something. Does not sound promising.
What was that say?
There was sound that is not promising.
Oh, that's the ambient, non-existent wildlife noises. They've been playing like fairly constantly every few minutes or so.
Yeah. Yep. Check this one.
It was about. Well,
Just barely. That is fully modelled. Yeah, but. I don't have time to get back there, do I?
you might be able to if you hurry.
Actually, no, I didn't hear end times.
Yeah, just the ambient simulation humming.
No, when I woke up briefly.
Right. Yeah.
Did not hear end times playing. So I've got at least a couple minutes.
Yep. I mean, you can also hear it playing inside the simulation. It's just muffled.
I reject your warning, so I don't know what it says.
Oh, also just by the way, even if the alarm starts seeing you, if you hide yourself, it basically it works on like a temperature system. So while it's seeing you, it starts heating up, and then if you hide it, it'll like start cooling down until it's fully stopped again.
Yeah. That's convenient. There you go. No shit. End time starts playing immediately after the tower falls.
Yep.
Cool. Alright. So yes, another bug report to submit. I love how many shots there were there of that image.
Yes.
Yes, the passageway along to the to that alarm in the raw simulation very clearly has lit torches.
Yeah, it has collision for lit candles, but the rendering attached to them was deleted.
Yes.
Yeah, so this will probably be my last loop for tonight.
Definitely. Let's put this on before I forget. What is the better way into there? No, I'm just going to look at that, I think. Fine. I'm surprised I'm not concussed. I love that I just wantonly beach myself, run through the Ghost Matter warning with reckless abandon.
The effects of being in a time loop.
Yep, Groundhog Day. Yes, this game has very effectively taken the logic of Groundhog Day. And made it a viable game. More than viable. And to grab you, run down, and da. Just imagining, what must their system logs be showing? Or what must they be thinking when they look at the system logs of this random craft out of nowhere just flies straight from its home planet, launching for the first time, immediately docks, the thing jumps out of it, runs through, and immediately joins the simulation after like 30 seconds of being on the ship. Hi. Now, I was still wanting to do that.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, and then if you want to see the rest of the other side, you can grab the artifact and bring it over here.
Yeah, more interested in that. Don't think there was anything of note over this side that I missed.
Yeah, I think you've seen everything that's important over here. I don't know if that has a representation in the simulation, like geometry or not. I think it's just a flat surface.
Do this way, so I have some amount of light. Correct. I know that I can't interact with this in any meaningful way, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
Also find it interesting that I am fully rendered.
Yes. Well, I mean, it is a memory-based simulation, and you remember what you look like, so...
Yes, it's all projections of memory.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably, like, the easiest way to create user avatars. Just go with whatever they think they should look like.
Yes. There is the slight problem that you don't have a great image of what your own face should look like. What was it?
On your left currently. So up. Yeah, you have to be like exactly looking at it for it to work. Yeah, up a little bit higher, I think. Oh yeah, just there on your left, up, left.
There you are. I would have found it. I would have found that eventually. Just finding the right spot. Alright. Where am I? Ah, yes, of course. Yeah, shut up.
Only way to go from here is down that staircase, because you can't get back to the boat.
No, of course it can't. They've just gone down the elevators. Nope, they're going up and down. We should look.
That they went down, the elevators went back up.
So there's no Alks up here.
No.
But they are, of course, down.
Yes. Yep.
Thank you, Trippy.
Yep. So the doors are unlocked, so you can head in either direction to get there.
Yeah, kind of.
Uh,
What I should have done while I was still up there is drop my lantern. That's gonna kill me.
No. Okay. Yep. So it was the lodge had like extra fall damage for that area specifically to stop you from jumping.
Oh, hi. You're still there.
Oh yes, that is very freaky. Just slowly approaching out of the darkness.
No, don't illuminate me. Let's go down this far.
Couldn't see you anymore, so he turned around.
Yep. I cannot see sufficiently to know where the actual...
If you shift the lantern while it's concealed and drop it behind the alarm, that'll give you a bigger detection range.
Right there, okay. It's down there.
Yep.
Which I can't activate
Yep.
because I left my lantern behind. I am very smart. Anyway.
Yeah, so there's that one up there that you have to try and get past. Are there any on the left? If you head that way towards the elevator. Does not look like it.
I
so
can
it's a head-
shortcut to here.
You turn the lights, like from where you turn the lights off, heading to the right may be the safer route to get to the elevator going downstairs.
Um. Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that guy is the only one on this level.
I thought there were two.
I'm
I'm sure I saw two.
well, that. I'm not sure. I think that other one's a hand, maybe? Either that or he's standing still.
I get up to there. What?
Yeah, there is more down here, so you may want to scout it out.
Ooh,
Oops.
that's tricky. Ah, yes. You? No.
I can tell you now there's not enough room to squeeze past without activating him.
Yes. But I can go around. There's actually a path around. Is there only the one down here? Wait. Fall into water trying to find it again. Hi.
I looked into him.
No, I think you just... Yeah.
Yeah, what you should probably do is try and draw him out a bit further before you go around, just so he takes longer to walk back.
Yes. This way's the elevator. Go that path.
Close, but not quite.
There's a little overzealous there. Conveniently enough, I opened the lantern just in time to see the water. So I at least knew what killed me. Again, it's this way. Go left to the elevator, and then right after the elevator. Nope, I'm lost. Got to a point where I don't know where the path goes. Let's leave that there. That does not help me much.
Yeah, once you're through the doorway, it's pretty much just a straight line. Generally, your best option is to lure the elk as far over as you can so that you're able to turn your light back on enough to see where you are until you get to the bridge.
Sorry. Lure the elk towards the elevator as far as I can so that I can then go through? Or...
Yeah, because then you can actually use your lantern for a couple of seconds once you're through the doorway to reorient yourself.
Speaking of...
That is unfortunately all the time I have for tonight.
Yes, but I do have something to work towards next week.
Yep.
Oh. Yeah, it's been an interesting day.
Yep.
Yeah. Some interesting shortcuts they've taken in their simulation.
Yeah.
Which, of course, is all within a game in which they've taken some interesting shortcuts with their simulation. Yeah. Oh, there's so much. How do they get the prophecy type information? Because they foresaw whatever it was with the eye.
Well,
So is it something?
the Nomai did say that the eye was broadcasting a signal, which then they saw it for an instant and then it disappeared immediately. Like saw it for an instant, they warped towards it, but by the time the warp arrived, it had disappeared.
Yeah.
So maybe that signal contained some kind of memory data in the signal that was understandable by the Alps.
Yeah. Seems reasonable. I'm also wondering if, in part of that, um, with the Eye of the Universe being older than the universe, if it's the same kind of warp technology, black hole based time travel that the Nomai use to get out. So it's just been a universe lifespan length time loop for however long. Which would then be how it's transmitting the memory. Although why the Alk skulls form the spawn of the universe is then beyond me. Actually, I might just go to the shiplog and have a look at that reel. Assuming it's in my shiplog.
I think so.
Which one's it gonna be?
Number 1, I think. On the right. That's the burned one. But I think it'll still have the information you're looking for.
Is there a
that's the one showing the code. Yeah, there it is. So it'll show one, and then the second one's the bug report.
They traveled through real space.
Yep. So it might have been number 2. Oh yeah, that one. Down. We had the unburned one of that one is the one you're actively trying to find now.
Ah.
But the burned one is viewable there.
At least has what I need.
Yeah.
What's burnt of it? Yeah, so they saw it destroying everything. And life growing out of that. And then the universe growing out of that again. That's what the painting was. Something about simulation. By the look of it. There is a lot of redacted.
Yeah, so but whatever's been redacted, it's something they did in between scanning the eye and coming back to the center of the solar system and cloaking.
Hmm.
And then that's afterwards. So then this is where they create the simulation.
Yeah, so the other one would be setting up the cloaking. Actually, on that. Actually, that's what I want to say. That works better. Yeah, okay. Simulation access point, and then presumably simulation server. Want of a better understanding. Alright. Well, that's been a fun day. Just let you get to bed.
Yep.
Alright. Hopefully I'll be able to figure out more of their stupidly hidden secrets next time. Seriously, write better documentation.
Well, I mean, there is all the text that you can't translate.
Touche. Write better documentation for your language. Good night.
Isn't it?